been drunk since Friday. Welcome back to WeAreAndrogyny. First of all, can we just take a drink for the fact that it's legal for same-sex couples to be married in all 50 fucking states?
Yes.
I've been drinking since they announced it last Friday. It has been a crazy whirlwind of a time of a part. Like, it's just, I've been just partying my ass off even more than I normally do. I'm just so happy and I'm so appreciative of this movement and of this being passed, and how the Supreme Court just opened their fucking eyes, and those lawyers who helped fought for this to be passed and to legalize everything. I'm just so thankful, so grateful. I do have a video on my channel talking about this because my management was like, girl, you gotta put something out today, like right now, as soon as we found out that it was legalized. So I have a video posted, so go ahead and watch that. I also have a story about the time I was engaged. Yes, I was engaged at one point. Like, I was about to get married at like 18. So you can go check that video out. Yeah, like, I'm so excited. I'm slightly hungover today, but like, I partied my fucking ass off yesterday. I almost got into a fight at a club. But it's not about that negativity in this faggoty world. Anyway, it's just fucking amazing. Like, there's nothing else I can say that I didn't already say in my video. I am so appreciative. I'm overwhelmed at this, and I'm just, it feels weird. Like, it's kind of like you've been in this battle for all these years and then winning, and then like being able to be part of this historic event was absolutely amazing, and I am so overwhelmed at this. Like, for me, this year was a year of firsts for me. I actually went to Pride, and I vlogged the whole thing, so that video will be on my channel too. But that was my first Pride ever, and I had a blast. And like, for me, I stayed away from the gay world since 2010. You know, I had gay friends back then, and I was betrayed by a lot of them, and I was just like, you know, I'm done with that section for a while. So that's why when I was back with WeAreAndrogyny, like, it was weird to have gay friends again and to be back into, you know, the swing of things, or just being in this community all over again. So I was so appreciative when I met you guys, my castmates, when I met you guys and just got to know each one of you, and like, I love each one of you. And yeah, this has been a year of firsts for me, because like, you know, it's the first time I really appreciated how people struggle with gay marriage and same-sex marriages and same-sex couples, and how there's discrimination. Like, for me, I normally get discrimination. Like, it's pretty much like, I'm a Native American. I'm a trans, two-spirited Native American in Arizona, a republic fucking state, which is surprising for me. When I found out like all 50 states did it, I was like, Arizona's kind of like the new, like, Arizona's like the American version of Russia. Like, it's just fucking brutal here for homosexuals, but that's why we're so fucking strong. My first Pride, you know, it's weird because, you know, I've been saying I've been transgendered for all these years, but like, I finally took movements and steps officially to become that, you know. So that's what I did this year for the first time, and to have, like I said, this appreciation of same-sex couples, and for it to be legalized now, and it's like, oh my goodness, you know, I'm part of history. You know, I was here to witness this. So like, when I'm like old and like talking to my children, I'll be like,
I remember waking up on that Friday morning, you know, and feeling this weight just lifted off of us. And then there was rainbows everywhere, and boy butts, and vaginas, and titties, and it's fucking glorious. And I got so fucking drunk that night.
It's gonna suck for me when I get older, because I drink so fucking much now, and it's all documented on YouTube. My kids are gonna be like, well, you party, why can't I party? I'm like, you can wait till you're 21, child. But anyway, yeah, I'm going off topic here. I don't really want to repeat what I said on my channel, because, you know, it's gonna be redundant and kind of annoying. So, yeah, I'm just so appreciative. Go ahead and check out that video. I did that on that day, and I think those were truer emotions, you know, now that I've settled a little bit. And I was just so excited. Like, it was right before I went out, and I saw all the celebrations, and how it's Pride Month, and it's just so historical. Like, imagine how next year is going to be when it's like an official year, and it's just going to be like all these couples that were married, and it's amazing. It's such a freeing, you know. I didn't think for a while that it would affect me because I was transgender. Like, for me, I never thought I wasn't going to get married, you know. Like, I knew when I was younger I wanted to be a transsexual, you know, like, I wanted to go full on and have the surgery, and now I don't. Like, I want to keep my dick, but like, I never thought the T in LGBT should have been added at one point, just for me personally, because it's like, if somebody becomes a full-on woman, well, see, because what I saw with trans women is when they become a full-on woman, they kind of disappear from the LGBT community. They're like, I'm a woman now. And I'm like, that's not what I want to be. Like, I'm not a woman. You can refer to me as she. I'll take she pronouns. But I'm a fucking alien mermaid. Like, that's the mermaid hair today. Look at this. Look at this fucking hair. Can we just get into it? You need to be wearing 22 inches or more, or you're practically buff. Like, I never wanted to be a woman. I was just like, I'm a trans woman. I'm the third gender. That's pretty much what I wanted to be since jump, you know? But, yeah, like, it's just weird how, like, I'm realizing it does affect me. I'm part of this. And as much as, you know, you go to a gay club, like, for me, I go to the gay clubs, I don't get hit on unless it's somebody's random straight cousin that's in the club, or some really gross, freaky couple that wants a threesome. I'm not saying that's, I'm not judging people, I'm just saying that's nasty. But, yeah. Yeah, like, it's just, I don't go to gay events expecting to get hit on, you know, so, like, I just don't feel part of the community sometimes. And it's not about getting hit on, it's just, like, I get attention, but I was like, girl, you're pretty, take a picture, girl, you like this, girl, and it's like, okay, yeah, so I'm like, I'm not trying to be cocky, but at some point it kind of gets repetitive, when it's like, they say the same things to you over and over, and it's like, thank you. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to talk a little bit and rant and just say what's up to y'all. So, now to address the weekdays. Oh my god, I don't know if I remember how to do this. But, Monday. Tuesday. Joseph. Darling, I missed you. I always get so fascinated with your accent. Like, just to be completely honest, I'm just always like, I really catch on like 2 seconds after you say stuff, and I'm like, I really wish I could talk like that, because as most of you know, I really haven't addressed this yet, but I have slightly an English accent that fades in and out, because when I was a theater major at ASU, that was my forte, was English, you know, English, so that's why it just comes in and out. I talked like that for like 3 years when I was in school, so it's like, it's still there. Like, I can't say no, like, I can't say no, like an English, like an American person. It's weird. But, yeah. Another thing I'm going to address for all of you guys real quick is, I think you guys thought I meant, when I talked about my personal experiences being a transgender, like, each one of you guys, aside from Thursday, L, said you weren't transgender. You know, like, you kind of answered the topic as if you guys kind of said the topic verbatim to what I said, which shouldn't be the case ever. I'm just giving my opinion. Like, whatever you guys want to say after me, it's up to you. Like, you don't have to cover the same topics I covered. You know, there's usually one topic. I usually add 2 or 3 things in there just to give you guys a sense of who I am and stuff. But, yeah, like, you guys don't have to repeat exactly what I say, or, you know, like, you know, you don't have to say she affected you in any way, or, you know, I just felt like it was verbatim, like I said, you know, you guys don't have to do that. Just cover the topic however you want. Like, you don't have to do it in the same order that I do. Wednesday. Lucas, hey boo boo, I'm so happy you're back. I fucking missed you. But, how's my gypsy doing? Denver Pie look amazing. I'm stalking all of you as we speak. And yeah, loved your topics as well. I think we're all around the same basis as American hero to American athlete to beautiful transgendered woman who I wish the best. You know, I think we're all on the same page. Like, we fucking support you. Do you think, girl? Thursday. Okay, come on, Miss L. Come through. I was wondering what your name was gonna be, girl. I'm happy you found it. Can I just say we all look, it's weird, like, watching all of us, we all look like we grew. Like, I went to each one of your first videos, and I was like, oh my goodness, we all have changed immensely, you know? Me especially, like, my first video was ugly as shit, and I'm just looking at that like, how the fuck did this child get let on YouTube? It's funny. But I'm happy to see the growth in all of you, and I hope you're okay. I know you said you just moved. Be safe, darling. But have fun. Like, I know what moving's like. It's fun. It's scary. I might be turning into a gypsy again, just like Wednesday, because I might be moving again, and I'm just gonna be hauling my shit around. Y'all know, like, August and the end of the summer is fucking shitty for me. Like, the first season I had to quit for, you know, a couple of months because I moved into my own apartment, and then afterwards it was just hard again. It was a struggle. Okay. But, yeah. I'm gonna take this bull by the horns, Tom. Friday. And yo, darling. we have the same Audrey Hepburn poster. I have a Marilyn Monroe in here, but in the other room I have an Audrey Hepburn that's exactly the same as yours. But yeah, like I said, we all pretty much said the same thing. I don't know if you guys had any other opinions to add to the topic, or, you know, wanted to say anything else. I was just like, it's very verbatim. But I'm happy you guys have, you know, you guys feel the same way, you know. I mean, it might just be me psyching myself out, but. Okay, quick little question. If you understand this reference, please let me know below. Because as soon as I put this hair up, I was like, looking in the mirror and I was like, ain't nobody diss or dismiss me, Derek. Pretty sure one of y'all older people is gonna get this. Everybody else is probably not gonna get this because y'all gonna be too young. But if you get that reference, please let me know in the comments below. Like, my hair is killing me. I'm just like dying. I'm like, bitch, it's coming from the 90s. I need some overalls. I'm just like, yes. And I'm 40. That's pretty much it. I'm trying not to bore the fuck out of y'all, but yeah, like I said, you can watch my video to see my initial reactions on that day and hear my engagement story. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And yeah, all in all, thanks, loves. Bye.